bitch. Like, first of all, if Nani paid any of you not to clap or laugh, let's not play those games. But I will say, I'll take care of this now. I think you won. You did a very nice job. I'll concede. Those were really nice words, Nani. And I think everyone in the room kind of echoes that sentiment. First of all, thanks everybody for being here. I think it's been a great party so far, and we'll keep it going for a little bit longer. You couldn't have asked for better weather today for an outside wedding mid-October. It just goes to show that Mother Nature even knows not to mess with Lana on her wedding day. Thanks for that one, Andy Graham. You know, I had the same note that Nani did to recognize Mr. and Mrs. Makia, Mr. and Mrs. Burns. Obviously, you guys have done a remarkable job raising your children. I've had a lot of fun with both of them. I've seen them at their best and maybe a time or two at their worst. But they are remarkable people, determined, compassionate. You know, it's been a real treat to live my life with these guys over the last 5 years. Vale and I met. We were roommates in freshman year at UC. Ryan Brower here was one of the roomies. Andy Brown was a floor above, so we managed to stick together pretty well over the years. But we had a lot of fun. I remember when I went to college, my mom, her words of advice were like, "Oh, don't worry about like having good roommates. They might be your friends, or they might not. But your roommate's probably not going to be your best friend. You got to live with them." And that is absolutely not the way it worked out. It's been great. We had a lot of great years. I look forward to a lot more. I'm glad we kept you out of that dirty hole of Westchester. kept you in the fold in Hyde Park. I know there's people from Westchester here, but Hyde Park is kind of cool. No, it's really exciting to have you guys just down the street. I remember the first time, or the day that Nani alluded to with Vale and Lana, when Vale met Lana. First day of a co-op at GE Aircraft. Most people would be focusing on starting a career. I remember Vale, goes to work. I think I was taking classes at the time, and comes back, and obviously, I was interested to hear about it, and asked him, how'd it go? And I thought, probably talk to me about, a great supervisor, cool, my desk is in a good location, I have fun responsibilities. No. The conversation went a little something like this. Vale, how was your first day at your co-op? You bumped up, you excited? Yeah, dude, I met a hot girl. She's Hawaiian. I don't know how to say her name. And so I was intrigued. I wanted to hear more. And apparently, Lana was the tour guide. Is this right? The tour guide showing him around. She was his co-op buddy. Apparently, that obviously works out well. Lana was Andy's buddy, and thanks to Andy, a little encouragement from Andy. I think that's what maybe pushed Vale along to ask Lana to the first Sig Up formal. And she hasn't left since then, which is great. Where am I? I'm being encouraged to just start crying. I don't think I can compete with an emotional woman. I need to move on. Vale and Lana have a lot of great things in common. They do make a phenomenal pair. They really complement each other. One of those areas that they might not complement each other quite so much is their cooking abilities. I got Vale and Lana cooking lessons for one of their shower gifts, and don't get me wrong, Vale can whip up a really good meal, but for the past 2 years, 80 to 90% of his dinners have been tuna and rice. Like instant rice, you know, canned tuna, and I'm pretty sure that Lana's biggest idea of cooking is opening a grater's container, which we're all going to get to partake of later. But aside from that, you guys really complement each other amazingly. You guys are both so determined. You've been through a lot. You've been through some of the most stressful times in your life, trying to get a degree, starting a career, buying a house, planning a wedding, and you guys have done a remarkable job. And you know, you've lived apart, and you gladly brought back together, you know, with the opportunities that you had. And if you can just keep up the attitude that you've had, you know, the way you've approached all the challenges life has brought, you guys will be a remarkable couple, and I look forward to growing old with you, and as do I'm sure all these people in supporting you. And just know that you have a room full of 150, 200 guests that are really pulling for you, and you know, just excited to be a part of this day. So, you know, thanks a lot. You guys are the greatest.